Hi, welcome to Afternoon Ride. This is Jay, and it's been a while.
What?
It's a whole week last week that I wasn't able to create a new content and upload it here because I'm in that trance. I got lost. Ideas literally flew away out of my head, and I just got frustrated. But here I am trying because one, it's not just to make this my channel alive, but because I wanted you all to understand what I understood from the situation, and that is to keep on moving forward. Prevent yourself from stopping, because if you stop, then literally you'll get stagnant. I experienced this a lot before, and I hate the feeling of frustrated, not having any outcome at all. So instead of doing nothing, might as well try new stuff, try things that could matter, until you figure out the path that you will soon be pursuing. Just like this, instead of me stopping, I still created this video because behind all the frustration, you just have to let it go. You just have to reinvent yourself and try. Failure is inevitable, right? As I explained from the previous video, part 3, which is the action and implementation. It's one, the discipline of doing it over and over, and then accepting that you're gonna fail along the way, which is in turn, in this example, I tried and literally I failed, and I got frustrated, and that's normal. That's why I created this video, because it's not just about a video about frustration. It's also a video about me pushing forward, a video about me doing the necessary stuff for me to move forward, one step at a time, baby steps at a time. That matters. That's why I wanted you all to keep on moving forward, get those steps moving, because every once in a while those baby steps will matter a lot. Those baby steps will help you create or pave a new path. Just like in the forest, if you won't be walking to a certain path, then a walk path won't be visible enough for others to follow. And that's why I'm doing this video again, is to pave a path for us to walk through behind our frustrations. Frustrations is inevitable. Every once in a while we're gonna experience this stuff, or every once in a while frustration will arise and will keep you down, but it depends on how you handle those frustrations, that you can and could move forward onto this path. So again, I welcome and challenge you all to create those baby steps. In these times of frustration, all you needed to have, or heartache, you just have to accept that it's painful. You just have to accept that someone left you for you to be able to move forward. If in any case that you experience bad things from from other people, you just have to accept that they did it. And one way for you to forgive them is, again, by accepting that they did something wrong to you. Regardless if it is from a bad person, or from a family member, or a bad boss, accept that that person is a bad one, and that fact would keep you from moving forward. Next step is giving them that message that they did something wrong to you, or give yourself a message that this frustration is something for you to move forward into. Because having a closure, that's one, and telling yourself that this person or this experience did something bad to you would pave a way for you to create new ideas, or will make you forgive that person or forgive that situation. Because whenever you forgive something that bad happened to you, you'll be able to move forward, and it is more of like a closure. Because whenever there's closure, a new door will be open. Whenever a door closed onto you, you're gonna open a new one, or a new opportunity for yourself. These people, these opportunities is something that we need to look forward into, because this is very, very tricky. Why? Because forgiving someone or letting go of that frustration, or having that kind of closure is hard. Closing a door to someone or to something that you're used to, it's more of like you're gonna end a comfort zone for you to move forward. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is a comfort zone. It's good for you. There's some comfort zones that you need to let go onto. That's why there are videos about quitting, there are videos about letting go, because in order for you to open new doors, you have to stop what is currently happening to you, especially if it is a bad one. And again, this is not just a video about frustrations or negative vibes about ourselves, letting go of someone. It's about us getting that feeling out of us by accepting that it struck us, or it's gonna be a lot painful. This is an experience for us to move forward. This is an experience that we need to learn from. This is an experience wherein we will live forward too, and we can share someone in our future self or our present self that this is something that we learn from, that this is something that is an advice for them to move forward too. Because moving forward or moving on is something that is hard for us to let go or to do, because letting go will just put you into that situation of uneasiness. Letting go is a situation that would put us to a scary part of letting go. Moving on is that scary because we're used to this current feeling that we're having, that a new door or opening a new door is that scary for us because it's unknown. And all of us, or not all of us, most of us are afraid of the unknown. That's what frightens us a lot. If something is it's beyond our knowledge. But remember this, something new is gonna trigger excitement. Something new is gonna trigger new adventures in your life. And something new will teach you a lot more things better than what you're currently experiencing. And that's what I wanted you guys to understand. And I wanted to understand as well, because the frustration from the videos that I created last week, from the failure videos that I wanted to create from last week, are the very things that I need to move forward into. Are the very things that taught me about these things that I wanted to share to you guys. I know it's quite vague. I sounded like I'm talking about something else entirely, but the main gist about this one is the feeling of us being stuck in a wormhole, or being stuck in a black hole without us getting out of it, and thinking about this problem over and over is that painful that we can't just move on to it that easily. And that's what I wanted you all guys, or that's what I wanted us all to forget, forgive, and move forward to. Yes, it is painful. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it keeps time really slow. It wants us to not move into our bed and just keep on sulking in the corner. But the big question there is that helpful? Does that gonna make you move forward? Is that the answer for the questions that you're gonna ask yourself as you move forward or in the future? Because whenever we're in that position of black hole, I call it black hole, by the way. Black hole meaning whenever you think about escaping it, or whenever the longer you stay there, the more you're gonna get shredded. The more you're gonna get you're gonna be in pain until you're destroyed. I want us to get out of that black hole. I want us to get out of that loop of failure or frustration. I want us to all move forward. I want us to get into the phase of growing, of self-growth, of getting out of the trial and error, of getting out of continuous pain or suffering. I wanted us to move forward. And one thing really smart and really good to feel is to accept that we're in this position. And this position will be overcome by no one else but us. I know there's a lot of people telling us what to do, or I know there are a lot of people giving advices, and those things will just encourage us to move forward. This thing, the very thing that I'm telling you guys, is something that I wanted you, all of us, to move forward into. And it starts with just a little idea. And I just hope that with all of the things that I'm talking about right now, I'm already having 14 minutes and 21 seconds talking about moving forward. And I just hope a single word or a sentence or a paragraph from this video could help you guys, could help us move forward from this never-ending cycle of frustration, moving trial and error, pain because of continuous trying. I want us to be in a greener pasture. I want all of us to be in that part we're in. We're gonna continue. We're gonna be excited because a new door has opened for us. We're gonna be excited because the very things that we wanted to protect are the very things that we wanted to do moving forward, or the very things that we're really passionate about. And thus, I really wanted, the reason why I created this video, and I will be uploading this for sure, is because as I'm creating this video, I might have this longer than 20 minutes or 30. I don't care. I want to save this video, this content, because not only that I learned from this, but because I know for a certain, and I know for myself, for a fact that I will be learning from this one, and I will be moving forward from this one. And I want all of us to move forward from the frustration, from the pain, from everything that we're experiencing right now. Let it go. Keep moving forward. Keep the baby steps moving forward. I know it's hard to move. I know everything's slow. I know everything is painful. It's natural. It's a continuous cycle of life. It's a continuous pain that we will experience as we move forward, and we just had to accept that this part of our lives will continue and on and on and on and on, because we're adults, because we're growing, because life is just that, and we have to accept that life is unfair. Life is unfair because it will teach us a lot of things, a lot of opportunities, a lot of strengths, a lot of good things. Fail fast so you'd succeed fast as well. And as you can see, pencils or well-used pencils are sharpened and used. That's why it's capable of drawing a lot of good formulas, drawing a lot of good sketches before it runs out. And when it runs out, it served its purpose. And that's what I wanted us to look forward or to do, because life is short. We have to make it meaningful. And for us to make it meaningful, let's have our pencils sharpened, get used, and create the path of good drawings, good formulas, good results. Keep on having this continuous use of our pencils. If there are things that we needed to erase, go erase it and then correct it. If we can't erase it, then you just have to keep on scribing. We just have to keep on drawing. We just have to create the continuous line until we finish our work of art, which is our lives. That's how important keep on moving forward is. And as you can see, there's a lot of logos, a lot of slogans that are that keeps on telling us that to keep on walking. There's a lot of slogans that tells us just to, just do it. Every answers in our questions in life lies just around us. We just have to keep on moving forward. And as I'm doing this video, I'm finding a lot of new answers. I'm realizing a lot of answers from the questions that I'm having, that became a very preparation to new adventures about my videos, my contents. When I started this video, I know it appears in my face that I'm a bit down, frustrated. But while I'm letting this all go, while I'm talking to you for almost no, it's 20 minutes already, and you know, my spirit is a bit lifted, and I know for myself that I'm letting go of those negative emotions, letting go of those negative vibes, and I'm sharing positive thoughts, because that's what matters, not just for you, not just for me, but for everyone else, for us. Because you just have to have that kind of outlet, that kind of diversion for you to move forward, that kind of that kind of stone for you to step onto, to leap yourself up or to move yourself forward. And for me, in this situation, creating this video is my stepping stone to move forward. It's my baby step to move forward. Always remember this, whenever you're in that position of never-ending cycle of failure, you just have to move forward. Even though it's hard. That's why if you'd allowed me to recall it to you, one of the important parts about implementation and action, or the part 3 of the growth series, is about the discipline to do the action. Even though it's tiring, even though you're frustrated, you just have to push forward. You just have to step. You just have to lift that feet, regardless if it is left or right. You just have to lift it and walk forward. And that, my friend, is the first step to getting out of that black hole. Thank you very much, and have a good